But moving on, listen, let's get into the week 4 slate of games, shall we? Let's see what we got here. Does anybody have the schedule up? Because I did not do that.
Oh, let me see what I got you.
Yeah, I got it right here.
Okay.
All right, so we got the 9:30 game. Obviously, that's going to be in London. Jaguars are out there, right? Jaguars and Falcons.
Sure.
Jaguars are -3. Who we got in that game? I think, I like what I've seen out of the Falcons. I think Bijan Robinson is the real deal. He runs. He's very shifty. The guy can do everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because he got some power to him.
He definitely has some power to him. But Desmond Ridder, rubbish. Rubbish. Like, he got to get, like, I don't know if he's the answer, man. I think they may have to possibly get somebody else at some point, because there's certain times, man, where, they are moving the ball and he's just not making the right reads and the right decisions, man. And that's going to cost them some wins. That's going to cost them a chance to make the playoffs. So, they're really going to have to think about that, man. But I have the Falcons winning this game. And the reason why I have the Falcons winning this game, I know the Jaguars are in London. They do very well out there. But I have not been a fan of Trevor Lawrence this year. BoJack Horseman does not look good. You don't look good.
Yeah, he's not looking like he's the golden boy that everybody projected him to be coming out of college.
Right.
So, but I honestly, personally, for me, I have Jacksonville because of their defense. Their defense has been really good this year. I'm not sure if Atlanta has the offensive firepower to really put enough pressure on the defense.
Right. Definitely, man. Definitely. I hear that the defense is definitely solid. Casa, who you got winning the game?
Going Jags, baby. We going Jags, man. Just for that reason, too, that defense, man.
Yeah.
That defense, Atlanta got to put it up.
Right. Chloe, who you got?
I'm going to go Atlanta. Only because of the fact that, hey, nobody's home. Everybody's abroad. But I like the energy that the Falcons have. Quarterback doesn't have to be that good, but the run game is working.
Yeah, it definitely is.
That's the cheat code. So if the run game's working, he can, throw a little something down and make it happen.
Ivan Sosa says, "Let's go Cowboys!" Shout, salute. Make sure you like and subscribe. I appreciate that. We always love our fellow Cowboys fans out there, man. Salute to you. Salute to you.
Man.
I mean, gotta shout that out. Of course, Bryson is the BoJack Horseman apologist. Trevor is the second highest rated quarterback, and his receivers have a bad case of the drops. The man will be fine. His defense is awful. So we're going to see. We're going to see, because he didn't look that solid last week. He started to look good within, like, as the fourth quarter started to go on, he started to pick it up a little bit. But we're talking about the totality of a football game. It's not just one quarter. So, he has not put it together for all 4 quarters yet. And this is not what you're expecting out of the guy that's supposed to be the guy. So, no, not sold. Not sold. Next game we have is Dolphins at Bills. This is an AFC East matchup. This is going to be a good one. Bills are at home. Bills are -2.5. Yeah, you give them 2.5 because they're at home. They're playing the best offense in football. I said it after week 1 that they were the best offense in football, and I was proven right. When you can be able to put up 70 points and Jalen Waddle doesn't play, that's crazy. That's crazy. But I do believe that the Bills have enough defensively to be able to slow them down a bit. And when I mean slow them down, I mean keep them maybe in the high 20s. You know what I mean? So I have the Bills winning this because they're at home. Bills Mafia, Bills Nation is gonna be rolling, and it's starting to get a little cold for the Dolphins. So we'll see how they respond to that. But I think this is going to be a good game. AFC East games are always tough. Division games are always tough anyway. So I got the Bills winning. Who y'all got?
Yeah, the division, you know how it is with the division. It's always a little tough when you play in a division rival. And I don't know. I think I got to go with Miami because I just can't see anybody stopping that offense, man. Like, the way through is throwing it. You got 2 running backs that had 4 touchdowns apiece last week. Like, it's gonna be a long day at the office for the Bills defense, but we'll see. Anything can happen. Anything.
Right. Listen, as long as the Tua helmet is working, they all right. As long as that's on, they good. They good. Casa, who you got?
You gotta go Dolphins, man, because you always gotta remember you got that guy, man, Josh Allen. It's very unpredictable, man. You don't know if he's gonna give you 3 touchdowns or 3 picks, man.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? That's the Dolphins seem more consistent than the Bills have been. So I'm gonna lean that way. I'm leaning Miami.
Yeah, that's fair. That's definitely fair. Claw, who you got?
I'm going Buffalo. I feel like the Dolphins, they beat the shit out of the worst team in the league, bro. Like, there's no, you don't get no cool points for that. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? I think Buffalo's going to humble them and bring them back down to earth. It's an AFC game, so. And
not to mention that you're a Jets fan and you hate the Dolphins. So respect
right, there you go. Because 70 is 70, bro. I don't care who you play against.
That's big facts. Next we got Broncos and Bears. Bears are at home. Broncos are -3.5 on the road. Both teams are 0-3. Somebody has to win both of these teams. Listen.
Wait. Somebody doesn't have to win.
That is true. They can tie. Yo, could you imagine the tie?
That'll be the perfect way to end that game, bro. Perfect.
Listen, awesome. And also too, NFL, if you're listening, I'm sure you're not, but if you are listening, you need to flex this game and stream it and take this off TV. Take this off TV. Nobody want to see this rubbish. Nobody wants to see this garbage. This is worse than like the Thursday night games that they had last year. Word. Like, don't do it. Don't do this. Word. Don't do this to us. Like, this is not football that we want to see. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm going to pick a team, I've said it from the start of the season. Anytime the Broncos are playing anybody, I'm picking the other team. So I'm going Chicago Bears to win this game.
Mm-hmm.
I got the Bears winning. Because if this defense can be able to get 70 hung on them, I think Justin Fields may run for 300 yards. He may run for 300 yards. So, Bishop, who you got?
I'm going to go Broncos. And it's not because Russell Wilson is one of my quarterbacks in fantasy, but I just think that.
Why would you do that?
Yo, it was late in the draft. He was
desperate.
I was at work. I was trying to draft while I was at work.
He was desperate.
It was a very stressful time, right?
Yeah. It must have been.
But anyway, but for real, like, if you get 70 hung on you, like, as a team, y'all gotta have a team meeting, a players only meeting. Y'all gotta look each other in the eye and like, yo, we can't have this shit happen.
Or
you know what I mean?
Here's a question that I have for you, Bishop. If they do have the team meeting, are people fighting? Because I'd be swinging in there. Like, there's no way.
100%.
They might have the team meeting without Russell, though.
You know what I mean?
They might have the team meeting without Russell. That might be the team meeting.
Don't let him. Don't let him come in here.
Honestly, but honestly, I think you gotta show some pride and you gotta come back, as a team. Once you get embarrassed that way, you gotta try to come back and show something the next week. So that's what I'm thinking. And it's not like the Bears were. If the Bears were a good team, then it'll be something different. But because the Bears are the Bears, I think that the Broncos might actually show something.
Yeah, that's true. Cosmo, you got?
Going Bears, man. You always got to bet against the Broncos, man. Russell Westbrook. I mean, Russell Wilson, bro. Nah.
Same person.
I can't do it, bro.
Same guy.
Same person, bro. I can't do it, bro. I can't do it. I love my man Sean Payton. I love him. I love what he's doing over there. But you can't overcome Russell Wilson, bro.
You can't love what he's
doing over
there.
That
you can't love what
Sean Payton ain't doing a damn thing over there. That's what he not doing nothing. He's literally sitting there like Steve with his hands on his hips, not doing nothing.
Broncos fans might prefer for Colorado to go there and play that game.
Word.
Yo, what?
Oh, who you got?
The Bears D.
Yeah.
I ain't going nowhere near Ciara's husband.
We have leave Ciara at home. We don't want to see her on camera at all. We got an interesting question in here. From Angel Hall, Ashanti or Alicia Keys, who is more beautiful? What are we talking about? Are we talking Oh, we talking about
it's
we talking about without makeup?
Face or overall?
Right. Because if we're gonna go overall, Ashanti got it.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I was leaning that way, but like you said, the no makeup thing, you gotta go Alicia. But come on.
Overall,
that's Ashanti, man.
Yeah, that's Ashanti.
Yeah, Ashanti.
That's Ashanti.
Yeah, Ashanti.
Yeah.
Age like fine wine, man.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, yeah. Moving on.
Moving on. Yo, we got stuck for a moment.
Yo, listen. I was stuck for a second, man. We gotta move on. We gotta keep the show going. Chloe, who you got, man? You said you got the Bears D, right?
Hey, yo.
All day, bro. Pause.
Yeah. Pause.
Oh my gosh.
Hold on. Let me hit the button.
Yo, word.
Ravens, Browns. Browns are at home. Browns are -2 at home. Both teams are 2-1. This is the AFC North matchup. This is going to be a very, very tough game. Deshaun Watson said he is okay to play. I have not been impressed with Lamar Jackson as of yet this season, but listen, Todd Monken, it's a new system. It's going to take some time for him to get comfortable there. Zay Flowers is the real deal. The running game has to get better besides Lamar, but obviously J.K. Dobbins being hurt. They got Melvin Gordon, took him off the scrap heap. So I like what I see out of the Browns, man. Claw had talked about the Browns in the preseason, preview that we had, that he likes the Browns to actually win this division. I can't really go against that right now. Their defense is great. Myles Garrett looks good. Deshaun Watson looks decent enough for them to win games. The kid Ford stepped in and has really done his thing. So I got Cleveland winning this, but it's going to be a tight game. I think the -2 spread makes sense because I think it's going to be one of those field goal type of games. Chloe, who you got?
Same play. Browns definitely doing it. It's gonna be a hard-fought game, only because divisional game, of course. But I like what Watson's doing. I like what they got over there, man. So that's my vote. Yeah.
Castle, you got?
Look, man, it's for selfish reasons, man. I'm going Baltimore, man. just cause my guy Odell over there, man. Come on, I gotta always support that, man. I'm sorry. Where they playing at?
They're playing in Cleveland.
I'm still giving it to Baltimore.
Odell not playing too, by the way.
Yeah, Odell's out.
Who? Come on, son.
Odell's
still
out.
Going Baltimore.
Bishop, who you got?
Still going Baltimore.
You might be leaning the same way.
Nah, I got Cleveland. And Lamar is my other starting quarterback in my fantasy, so I would love for him to, but yeah, I can't do it. It's gonna be the Cleveland defense is just so good,
bro,
and the offense for Baltimore has been so underwhelming so far this year. And then you look at it, Odell is out. They lost their main running back. They still haven't started to click. And just everything you said about the Browns on offense, they're clicking on offense for the most part. So I think it's gonna be a low scoring game, something like 13-15, something like that. It's gonna be a fight. It's gonna be a fight. The weather's probably gonna be bad. So in that type of game, your defense is what's gonna carry you. So I'm gonna go with Cleveland.
Yeah, I'm with you on that, Bishop. I'm definitely with you on that. I think Cleveland, that pass rush, Myles Garrett, you can't stop that, man. So if they can be able to find a way to get to Lamar, which I think that they can. Obviously, Lamar has the escapability, but enough pressure is going to be able to kind of hurry him up a bit, and he's not going to like that. So I definitely got Cleveland. Steelers, Texans. Texans had a shocker of a win, right? Didn't they win last week?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they won last week. So who you guys got? It's Pittsburgh on the road. They got Pittsburgh -2.5. CJ Stroud has looked absolutely phenomenal to start the season. He actually looks like the #1 pick, and it shouldn't have been Bryce Young. But I think the Steelers defense, obviously you got TJ Watt, that the defense is sound. I think Kenny Pickett has played like that last game. He played pretty well, man. George Pickens is coming. Like if nobody knows who George Pickens is, they better realize who that guy is. He He has top 5 wide receiver talent, and he's coming. He's definitely coming. Pause. You know what I mean? So I got the Steelers. Yeah, it was foul.
Yeah, that
was,
I
definitely got the Steelers winning this game, but I think TJ Watt probably picks up another 2 sacks, which is gonna probably put his total to 8 for the season, which is nuts. So yeah.
Yo, you talking spicy, bro. Yo, sacks to nuts.
My bad. Hold on. I gotta put the sensitive.
We need a sensitivity training, bro.
My bad. What lingo? We're playing football here. Come on.
Hostile work environment.
I'm just saying. It's the constant back-to-back. You know what I'm saying? Offenses.
Back-to-back. Hey, yo, relax.
Word. Yo, y'all are going crazy today.
Yo.
Chloe, who you got, man? Who you got winning this game?
Oh, no. I mean, I can't call it.
Well, you need to.
That's part of the job.
It's part of the job, bro.
I can't. I mean, I guess Houston.
You guess Houston.
Yeah.
Dummy, yeah.
That's the only way that pick gotta go anyway is the guess. Like,
yeah, word.
Who you got?
Messing with Texas.
Same thing?
I'm going Steelers, man, because that momentum from that last game, everything you done said, TJ Watt gonna go crazy on him. You know that already.
Yeah.
So I'm going Steelers, man. That last game was crazy.
Yeah, definitely. That TJ Watt he's not the best defensive player in the league, but he's one.
He gets working. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a beast, man. His motor don't stop. Pause. I'm gonna have to go.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yo, son, I knew that, so I had to
saved yourself. You saved yourself.
I
did, but
listen, man, I apologize. Nah, but yeah, I got to go with the Steelers. Like I just feel like as the time goes on, the quarterback is gonna get better. It's hard to bet against Tomlin because he just always has prepared and ready, and I have absolutely no faith in the Texans whatsoever. So yeah, I'm gonna go with the Steelers for everything that that they got going on, the momentum from last week, like you said, Kaz. So yeah, Steelers for that one.
Yeah, man. Same way BJ walked off. Same way he walked off. That's how it is with the Texans, bro. You gotta walk off on them.
Yeah, words, huh?
We live streaming, man. We got to do things on the fly. He's doing something over there. I had to make sure I checked her. Next game, who we got on the docket? We got. Let's see what we got. Hold on. We have Vikings and Panthers. Both teams are 0-3. Panthers are at home. Minnesota is -4 on the road. I think obviously you have to go Vikings. Like they've played well enough to win some games this season. They haven't. Kirk Cousins hasn't looked that bad. Jefferson, but it's the thing that I was talking about even before the season started, is that you got Jefferson there. Okay, cool. You really don't have another guy there. Jordan Addison, yes, he's starting to come along, but at the end of the day, it's like they miss Thielen. You can tell that they miss a solid, just a workhorse type of receiver there that can be able to, take those doubles and triple teams off of him. But TJ Hockenson has been doing his thing too. So but if I'm gonna pick, I'm going Vikings. I'm definitely going Vikings.
Mm-hmm.
Who you got, guys?
I'm gonna go Vikings, man. Cousins, like you say, he up and down, but it's Kirk Cousins, man. It's not like he playing, playing the Panthers. Like, I think he'll get that.
Right.
I'll go. I'll say the same thing. I'm gonna go Vikings. It's not a prime time game, so Cousins might actually play good. But nah, I can't. The Panthers, I don't see if they got. I don't think they got anything for them. I have no faith in the Panthers whatsoever from the top down of the organization. I don't see anything, impressive about them. So we'll see. But I think I'm gonna have to go Vikings on that one.
I think I hate to be that guy, but I think it's gonna be a shootout. So the shit can go either way. I don't think the defense even has to show up. They're gonna throw the ball all the way down the field, back and forth. But I don't know. I like the energy that the Panthers are bringing to the table, man. I'm feeling it. Like they're coming together. They're figuring out their rhythm. You know what I'm saying? Thielen's stepping up. I think DJ Shark's stepping up. So I'm definitely gonna go Panthers in a shootout, though. It can go either way.
Who's
I
playing?
like that.
Is Minshew playing, or is it they got their starter back, or who's starting quarterback for the Panthers?
For the Panthers, but Dalton is the backup. Dalton is the backup over there. I think Bryce Young should be playing. If not, then it's going to be Dalton again.
Okay.
Gardner Minshew is the backup for Richardson in Indianapolis for the Colts.
That's what it was. Okay, that's what it was. I know it was somebody.
Yeah.
We got Cowboys Cam fan. It said Vikings Panthers. Only answer is who cares.
right.
Oh my God, that's a good one. Next one we have is Rams and Colts. Now, listen, Richardson he shocked the hell out of me. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, the kid looks good. Gardner Minshew won the game last week, but I think Richardson should be back this week. But the Rams have played good defense. They have played really, really good defense, man. Stafford still looks very inconsistent, but that's what you have to expect out of him at this point. I think Cooper Kupp should be back week 5 or so. So, they're starting to get healthy again, but, I got to pick the Colts, man. I think the Colts have looked very, very good. They're at home. You got to give them a little edge there. If Richardson plays, he's big, he's athletic. They have guys on the outside. The running attack has been pretty decent, and their defense is still pretty solid. So I got the Colts winning this game, man. I definitely do. Bishop, who you got?
Same thing. I got the Colts. You know me, I was a fan of Richardson after I saw him at the combine.
Facts.
When you're that size with putting up those kind of numbers, like, it's as a quarterback, and he could throw. So, like, I was always going to be a little impressed with him. I didn't think he was going to run as much as he's been doing, especially the power running that he's been doing.
Yeah.
But they've looked good, and their defense has been really, really good. They have the number 1 tackler in the NFL right now. So, like, I could see them taking out the Rams. The Rams have been playing good, though, defensively, but offensively they haven't looked too crisp.
Yeah. Guys, who you got?
I'm gonna go Colts. No particular reason. I'm just gonna go Colts. Just vote for what Bishop. Just hearing Bishop, I'm like, yeah, he leaning me. Pause. Man.
He sold you on that.
Man.
He
sold me on that. He sold me on that.
He car salesman, you bro. Car salesman. Definitely. Chloe, you got?
Once again, gotta be the other guy.
He doing it on purpose now.
No, that is. It's like just these picks. I'm just watching these teams come together, bro. Pause. And it's making sense. I'm looking at the Rams, and the Rams are, they got some receivers over there without Cooper Kupp. You know what I'm saying?
What's that guy named? Pakua?
Yeah, but I can't pronounce it. Pakua, whatever. Gonna catch the ball. That's
Kapikua.
Only the strong.
All right, pour in the cooler. Come on,
such a coconut saying that.
He going off. So, like, you got him, Atwell. So I feel like with an addition of having Cooper Kupp back, they getting rhythm and they getting emotion. But I do like what Indianapolis is building, but not yet.
All right, respect. So we're gonna move on.
The only problem with the Rams is you've got Matthew Stafford, and he's just going to be Matthew Stafford.
Yeah, I mean, Stafford is
going to be inconsistent.
They got a Super Bowl out of him, man. As he gets older, he's not going to age well, I don't think. So it's just going to be one of those things that they're going to have to find a way to, part ways, and, either he's going to retire or he's going to go somewhere else and,
possibly. He'll be on the Jets in 2 years.
Exactly. He'll probably be on the Jets in 2 years.
It might be this year.
Exactly.
I pray.
Should be this year.
Bucks and Saints. Who we got? Saints are at home. Derek Carr is not playing, so what's crazy is that I have to pick the Bucks because I can't trust Jameis Winston.
Mm-hmm.
You just can't trust Jameis Winston. He's not at this point of his career. I just don't think that he's a competent NFL quarterback anymore. So I got the Bucks winning this game. They have New Orleans with their great defense. I understand that, but dude, I just watching Jameis Winston behind center is cringeworthy. It really is. It's bad.
Yeah.
It's bad. Who got it? Who won it?
Go ahead, Cos.
You gotta go Bucks then. If Carr not playing, bro, you gotta go Bucks.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure. I have no faith in either of these teams. I have how both of them are 2-1. I have no idea, but I honestly have no faith in either of these teams. It could go either way, but I understand you can't really trust Jameis Winston. You never know who's going to show up. I think I'm gonna have to go with the Saints.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Chloe, who you got?
Man, if this is fantasy purposes, I'm going Jameis all day. Jameis, one thing Jameis is gonna do is let it fly.
Let it fly, right?
But I mean, realistically, I'm gonna go Bucks. I mean, listen, Baker Mayfield is doing what he's doing. Like he's still commanding that offense, still out there putting plays together. So I give him his shot.
Yeah. Shafty. Okay, so listen, we have another person joining the stream here.
Let's do it.
What's going on, Six?
Yeah.
What's going on,
What's
bro?
good, bro?
It took forever. Nah, man, I see y'all doing your thing. I'm happy watching on the sideline.
Nah, man, we gotta tag you in, man. We gotta tag you in.
Welcome.
Nah,
Yeah, man.
that, bro.
What's good, bro?
So what we doing? We picking teams now?
Yeah. NFL.
Yeah,
you know, we're doing our predictions for week 4.
Oh, okay. Yeah, man, the Bucks is looking kind of trash though. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm tight, my nigga. I got half their squad on fantasy. None of them are producing. My nigga Rashad White ain't been shit all fucking year. Mike Evans is still doing this thing. They need to go trade him to a better team because they just wasted him over there. Browns and Baker Mayfield.
Yeah.
I mean, what was the difference? Really, what was the difference? You got Deshaun Watson doing the same Baker Mayfield antics, and Baker's doing the same thing on the Browns. There's a lot of bad quarterbacks still in the league, bro.
Yeah,
shit is kind of crazy. We got 14 black starting quarterbacks. Shout out to that. But we still got a lot of scrubs in the league, so we got to fix that, bro.
A lot of rubbish.
What do
we think here? Commanders, Eagles. Eagles are at home. Eagles are 3-0. -9. -9. Commanders ain't playing too bad, bro. I keep
They're not.
Sam Howell got his ass kicked last week, 4 interceptions.
Yeah,
but they don't look that bad. But I have to pick the Eagles, right? They're home. They got one of the best offensive lines in football, one of the best defensive lines in football. Jalen Carter went nuts last week. So I begrudgingly, I picked the Eagles.
Yeah, man, you got to. The Washington's gonna be Washington. They're gonna keep stumbling over themselves. I feel like the first 2 weeks Sam Howell looked all right, but last week that offense was stagnant. And they got to be a top 5 offense, bro. Even if they're not winning, they need to be putting up points. Because my man Eric Bieniemy is making a lot of noise for a couple of years, and ever since he got there, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't heard too many great things. Scary Terry, he's doing okay, but nothing crazy. Jahan Dotson hasn't really flashed like I thought he would. The best thing y'all got over there is the running back, Brian Robinson. I really want to see them try to unleash him. If they can at least unleash that one guy off the squad, I'm going to be looking at him different. But I think they got a lot to show and prove. The Eagles, I mean, they lost a couple of defensive pieces, but they are just keep rolling. They just win, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's ugly, whether it's nice, whether he's throwing, whether they running, they just going to win, bro. So this is going to be a test for Washington. And even if they don't win, I need them to put some points up on the board because that's what we're really looking for.
Nah, true. Cos, who you got?
Eagles, man. I'm a Giant guy, but if I'm gonna pick between the two, I should pick the Commanders. But looking at it logically, you gotta go Eagles, man. Like,
right?
Everything Jeff said, and it's like, come on, man. Like, it's not rocket science. Eagles gonna run over them.
Bishop, who you got?
Unfortunately, I gotta agree. It's got to be the Eagles.
I
just don't. I have no faith in Washington. I haven't had faith in Washington in a long time, and they haven't done anything this year to change my mind about that. Like you said, the Eagles defense, they might have lost a bunch of pieces, but they were already so deep from last season. Just thinking about how many sacks they had and how many different players were contributing, they're not going to miss a step. So I think it's just taking a little bit of time for their offense to connect this year, to click this year. I think they kind of surprised some people last year a little bit with the play of Jalen Hurts. I think he surprised some people. So now people are starting to game plan a little bit more for him. So they're gonna have to try to figure out what's broken and fix it. But I think they have the talent and the weapons to do that.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. Chloe, you got?
I'm going Eagles. I mean, it's a dead shot. They're playing excellent football. That defense is doing something different. And Swift is over here looking different out here. I don't even know where he came from with all that energy.
Yeah, shouts to the Lions for giving up on him.
Yeah, they gave up on a couple of these guys. They out here working.
Yeah, but I mean, don't get me wrong. I like what Washington's becoming, but it ain't time yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
I agree with that. They're not ready to cook yet because Howell is not going to be the quarterback when they start cooking anyway. But yeah, we definitely got the Eagles. Next game here we have Bengals and Titans. Joe Burrow came back and saved the day, not letting his team go 0-3, but he's still banged up. Titans are at home. Bengals are -2.5 on the road. I can't pick against Joe Burrow, so I got Joe Burrow because the Titans defense, they're always consistent, they're always good. Offensively, they're a mess. Henry is Henry. He's gonna do what he does, but at some point, Father Time is gonna start to slow him down a bit. Tannehill has been a little bit inconsistent in regards to his play. I have Joe Burrow winning this game, man. I think I've seen, he showed me some moxie. Obviously, we know what Joe Burrow does, but him just being able to tough out that calf injury, and it's a calf injury now, but we've seen this story before. So they better make sure that they rest his ass because a calf injury can very, very quickly turn into an Achilles pop. So I'm not trying to jinx the guy, but at the same time, they got to make sure that they're doing as much that they possibly can to be able to rest him during the week and keep him fresh for game day if they're going to go that route.
100%.
Yep.
So for me, that's why I'm picking the Titans, bro. I think, first of all, they need to sit Joe Burrow for at least 2 weeks because they need to get that thing right. And honestly, with a guy like him, you have a Super Bowl window that's open for a decent amount of his career. So even if you lose a year, you just paid him, $275? Like, get him right, bro. I'm not really a big fan of people sitting, but he doesn't look good. He saved the day last week, but like, do y'all think y'all could really win a championship or have a deep playoff run?
Yo, it's Joe Burrow, son. It's Joe Burrow.
I love Joey B. That's why I want him to get it right. I've seen this happen too many times. But even if with him coming back and him playing, I kind of like the Titans in this spot. You know how Vrabel is, bro. He's just a tough coach. I feel like they win a lot of games they're not supposed to. They're the Titans. They're not really gonna go that far, but I feel like they're still gonna win at like 11-6, bro. They got big Derrick Henry. I like the running back behind him, Spears, and D-Hop got to show improvement. I refuse to believe that D-Hop is done. So I think this is a good spot for them to like step up and win a game. Not necessarily a blowout again, but I can see them winning this by like a late game field goal. Like they could be losing by 10 the whole game and then make like a little push towards the end and like rally and make it home. So. I think the Titans could take this one home. Definitely.
Chloe, who you got?
I'm gonna go with the underdog. I'm gonna go Titans. I mean, Burrow doesn't look like himself. There's rumblings that Chase is saying, they're not using me right. Like, you don't want to hear that come from the guy that's been throwing you your ball your whole professional career and college as well. So I think that's a big part of what they really have to figure out. But in the same breath, I just feel like, I don't know, like I think like Six said it, like Vrabel just wins games they're not supposed to win. You know what I'm saying? And they just get a little spark, and they get a little spark, and they get a little spark. Before you know it, they had 11-6. Like, wait, what are they doing? How are they in the AFC? You know what I'm saying? Divisional champions.
Facts.
But then these little games like this. So I think that's definitely the team to go to.
Bishop, what you got?
Yeah, I got the Titans as well, even though I have no faith in Tannehill whatsoever. But just looking at the stats and everything, like you look it up, the Bengals is the 30th on offense. The Titans is 31. The defense is 19 for the Bengals. Yo, they're the same team basically.
That's crazy.
Yo, they're both
That's
trash.
crazy.
So I just it like y'all like everybody said, bro doesn't look like himself. And if he's not himself, he's not able to escape the way he wants to escape. He might not fully trust his calf. I don't think that he has enough to do it. And Vrabel's defense always comes through. They always play hard. They always compete. And since since the Bengals offense has been struggling, going against that type of defense is going to be hard for them. So I think I'm gonna have to go with the Titans on this one.
Yep. Castle, who you got?
Bengals, man.
You got
Bengals, man. Yo, you took the reason, bro. You can't go against Joe Burrow, so you know they not gonna sit him.
Well,
6, you know they not gonna sit him, bro.
Yeah, you're right.
They not gonna sit him. He gonna push through. He gonna push through.
He might get hot.
I don't want to hear none of that nonsense.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm gonna bank on. Like,
I don't want to hear none of that nonsense that Six talk about. They gotta sit him. They not sitting no 275 on the bench. They should sit him. They not sitting that. They not sitting that. They gonna let him play. They let him play all of that.
They not sitting the money, bro. They not sitting the money, bro.
I know. They should though, man.
They should though.
Until the NFL fucking gets grass, man. Thank God. Thank fucking God.
Yo,
the sacrifice of Aaron Rodgers' Achilles, but now we finally gonna get grass on the fields, man. I'm really happy.
Damn, Claw. Damn, Claw.
Yo, shouts to my man Adam Bessie in the building, man. Yes. All Even Podcast is live on a Friday night. It is. And yes, go Cowboys.
Of course.
And yes, bring on the grass.
Yo, man, y'all gotta stop that, man. Y'all gotta stop that, man.
Let them get their
too much Cowboy love.
Cowboy season. All right, you gotta relax. All right. Who we got next? We got the Patriots and Cowboys game actually. Patriots are on the road against the Cowboys. Cowboys are -6.5 at home. Where have I seen this spread before? I saw the spread last week, and I don't really care at this point. I'm nervous. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is the game.
Should be.
Last week's game, like I didn't see that coming. This week's game, I see it coming a mile away. The Patriots run the football very well. Bill Belichick is a master strategist. Defensively, they've been very, very decent this season in regards to the Patriots. Mac Jones has been up and down, but he hasn't looked terrible. I worry for Dak Prescott. What I saw last week against the Arizona Cardinals, I didn't like it. I didn't like it because
I did. I did.
This is what I said, right? When you lose a Trayvon Diggs midweek on a Thursday, it's going to be very, very hard for your defense to be able to pick themselves up off the ground because he's literally the vocal leader, right? He's the vocal guy on defense. He's the guy he's the engine. Besides Micah, besides Tank Lawrence, we understand that, but he's the guy that they look to for that inspiration, right? He goes down. Defense doesn't have it. Your quarterback at that point is supposed to go to that defense and say, look, I know y'all don't have it this week, right? But just keep it close. Keep it close for me, and I'll make sure that we get out of here with a victory. Dak Prescott fell on his ass. And this is the problem that I'm having is that, bro, at what point are you going to be the reason why the Cowboys start winning games? The first 2 weeks, the defense really did the work. Red zone offense has been poor. It was 1 for 5 last week. They were 2 for 6 the week before. They were like 2 for 6 the week prior. So these things need to get cleaned up, and you have to look at the quarterback, and you have to look at the whatever play calling is going down in the goal line in the red zone. So I don't feel comfortable about this game for the Cowboys. But if you want me to pick a winner, I'm going Dallas. But very, very slim margin.
I think it's a statement game for me because after the way they performed last week, I ain't gonna hold you. The Cowboys are fucking curb stomp the Patriots. It shouldn't even be close, my nigga.
You think
the Patriots can't compete. We don't have the talent to compete. The offense is stagnant. They're still throwing these short screen passes. They're not throwing down the field. They're not testing the cornerbacks. You don't know. There's no go-to receiver, which I understand the Patriots never really had one, but at least they had that guy, whether it was Gronk, whether it was Edelman, there was that guy who could make plays for them. I thought that would have been Kendrick Bourne, but it hasn't been. I mean, I feel like as a Patriot fan, I just feel like I'm lost. I feel like the Loretta's the lost. Yeah, we're gonna win games here or there. We playing the Jets way too close. Like, yeah,
so
we
you have no
them,
confidence in your own team.
No. What have they shown me to have confidence in? They're calling plays. The offensive coordinator calling plays like the defense. Still, it looks the same from last year. I can't tell the difference.
You know what it is, those six. The skill positions on the outside are not good. They don't. You guys don't have good receivers.
That's what I'm trying to say. So even
don't
with
get separation
out of there, I mean, do we have an answer for Micah? That's the only thing I feel. Belichick's going to be good enough to scheme up and try to get Micah out the game. But Micah's a young bull right now, bro. He's still a young bull. He's still a young beast right now. And the way that defense is playing and the offensive, not the non-cohesion on the Patriots offense, it's supposed to be a wash. But like you said, Dak Prescott, he's giving me way more bad than good. So it's like, is this a game where I can finally trust you? Because we got us hyped in the first 2 weeks and then lost to the Cardinals. The Cardinals are playing, but y'all had no business being in the game with the Cardinals. And now we got the Patriots who got that GOAT coach and a nice defense who can scheme you up.
Right.
That really shouldn't matter with the weapons that you have on offense.
That's very true. Yeah.
That should not matter this week. It
shouldn't matter. So. But it does matter because of who's behind center, right? The guy that throws in the triple coverage in the red zone.
And that's the rub. So like you said, I want that -6.5 from the Cowboys, but
it's rough.
I don't know. It's rough.
It's definitely rough. So who you got? You are you picking the Patriots? You picking the Cowboys?
See, I can't turn in my jersey. I'm gonna pick the Patriots to make this a
there
game.
You go.
And then do it. But the Cowboys should win this by double digits, bro.
Yeah,
I'm rocking with my team, but y'all need to fucking fix it. Y'all need to take care of y'all chicken this week.
Respect. Cole, who you got?
Come on, bro. I never go over nobody's Patriots, bro. I pray Dakota finds God and drops 50 on y'all, bro. Tour.
Nah, that ain't never gonna happen. That ain't never gonna happen.
That's a mic drop. Castle, who you got?
Yo, listen, man. I feel like all y'all picks is gonna be biased, including mine. I gotta go Patriots, man. I can never pick the Cowboys, bro. I will never pick the Cowboys. I'm gonna ride Belichick, bro. Him locking down whatever he got locked down, bro. I'm never picking the Cowboys, bro.
The Giants.
I'm not picking the Cowboys, bro.
That's all I get.
I'm sorry.
I get it.
Can't.
What about you, Bishop?
Do y'all offensive line? Did y'all get y'all starters back, or y'all still?
No. Smith is out this week. So,
perfect.
And we had to pick some guy off the scrap heap this week too. So it's gonna be dicey.
That's a factor. That's a factor.
The Patriots got a good defense. I think they're 5th in the league right now in defense. So know they and with Belichick scheming them up, that's gonna keep things close.
Mm-hmm.
I still think the Cowboys are gonna win. I just can't say I'm gonna pick them to win, so I'm gonna pick the Patriots to lose. Because I can't say that the Cowboys are gonna win.
I feel you,
but I'll pick the Patriots to lose.
With your mouth, okay?
Y'all can hate on the Patriots.
I feel you, Bishop.
That just came down to the wire. Everybody on
That's true.
Bro.
And thank you for that. By the way,
I'm not gonna lie to you though. Bryson made a point. He said Dak once again puts a hurting on Belichick's defense. Dak has shown a propensity to play well against the Patriots in his history. So, we'll see. But Gonzalez is a beast. Yep. So if he tends to throw to that side of that of the defense with that young boy, he may regret it. He may end up regretting it.
My only thing is I don't know if Mac Jones is going to be able to get away from that Dallas defensive line.
That's true too. Yeah.
Once you got Micah, the way Micah Parsons be moving on that D line, because a lot of those stunts and stuff that he does, those aren't called. he'll start rushing one way, and then he'll see his block, and then run. He's so fast that
Bro, he's
he'll just
unguardable.
run the other way
He's
to an
nasty
opening in
with
the
it,
line
bro.
and get through. It's crazy. Like
Yeah,
that's not planned. You can tell it's not planned because the tackle to the left of him doesn't down block and get across from him to take his man out. So a lot of the times he's rushing like he normally would, and then he just reverses field and goes back and finds an opening. So with Mac Jones not having that kind of escapability, I don't know if he can be able to get away from that Dallas defensive line.
Nah, that's true.
Yo, Mac,
it's definitely true.
Sorry, he plays the game like a running back.
Yeah.
He plays the game like you see him think, you see him look for cuts, you see him look for open holes, and bam, he's on your quarterback. Pause. So like Belichick is great, and he's usually great at taking out that one good thing that you do. But the way this guy moves around, you have to double team him.
Yeah,
you just put two guys roaming and just keep an eye on Michael.
He's so fast that he'll take that double team and run away from him and still find a way to get to the quarterback before the quarterback throws the ball, which is crazy to me. I don't understand.
You got a scheme for him every snap, bro. It's a crazy dynamic that to have a guy like that on your defense. But the Cowboys have him, but can they be able to utilize him and really get pressure and start to disrupt Daniel Jones and win this game easily, like how Six says? I don't see it, but I'm hoping that it happens.
So why you bringing up Daniel Jones, bro?
Yeah, this is the fact that he confused Mac Jones.
Go on, Ted.
I don't.
My God, it is.
I don't mean to bring up Captain Small Hands. My bad.
Yeah, Come on, Ted. Go on.
Respect. Yeah, we about to talk about them in a second though. Who we got? Raiders, Chargers. Is this even a Jimmy Garoppolo's not playing, so or is he? I think he's I think he's still in concussion protocol. I think it might be Aiden O'Connell that might get the call on Sunday, which is
who?
Yeah, he's the backup. Yeah. He's the I mean, they say that he's all right, but he's not gonna have a chance against this team on Sunday. So I got the Chargers winning this in a rout. Are we all good with that? I think everybody's fine with that.
That's pretty easy.
Yeah, I think that's what it's gonna be, bro.
I'm gonna honestly say I think that the Raiders might win this game.
Really?
And the only reason I say that is because the Chargers every week seem to find a way to lose the game.
Well, I mean, they have an idiot for a head coach.
Yes. So every time you think the Chargers got the game in the bag or they should win or they think their quarterback's gonna do this, they always find a way to lose the game, and their defense.
That's organizational, son, because that shit went back to Phillip Rivers.
yeah,
that's organizational.
Yeah. So I can't. And their defense is ranked last in the NFL. Is basically last in the NFL. They down there. So yeah, I think the Raiders might actually get this.
I mean, you make a good point, man. I mean, a Kellen Moore offense, they're gonna throw the ball a lot and give you chances to be able to get some interceptions and get some turnovers because he just doesn't realize that he needs to run the ball in very, very crucial situations. He doesn't care. So yeah, that may just happen, but I still got the Chargers winning.
Yeah, Chargers running.
Cardinals, 49ers. Mm-hmm. We're all picking the 49ers. Moving on.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no reason to talk about that game. Like
I think it's gonna be closer than you think.
I agree with you. The Cardinals are not a terrible team. They don't have superstar pieces, but those boys play hard, man. They play hard.
Man. You know why I think it is gonna be a rout? Because they just beat the Cowboys. So
that could be true. That it could be a statement game for the 49ers. Yeah.
How many times they're gonna be on their toes? They're not gonna try to catch.
That's a good point.
Sleep game shit. I mean,
yeah.
I don't think
that's a good point.
I don't think
that's a good point.
I think they're gonna be ready. I think they're gonna be ready.
Nah, they still high off that. They high off that.
No, but you know what it is? They got a bunch of dudes on that team that have been cast offs, and everybody thinks when everybody talks about you like you don't even matter all the time.
You're playing with house money.
Matter in your back.
Yeah.
And they playing with no pressure.
Yep. They playing with house money.
You know what I'm saying? So
right.
I think it's gonna be closer to. I can't pick them because. The 49ers just the 49ers look good, man. They really look.
It's like the Niners, man.
Yeah, they look really good.
Bro, one of these days we're gonna have to talk about these Niners defense because y'all out here disrespecting. Y'all don't want to give them the credit. Y'all want to talk about Dak. It's okay, talk about Dak. but they took out Aaron Rodgers 2 years in a row. Like, these guys are historical, son. They've been going to the playoffs for years on years.
And that organization is good.
We give the 49ers respect on this show, man. The 49ers, they have one of the best defenses in football. They've had one of the best. The only weakness that they have in their defense is you can say that their cornerbacks are not that great. But when you have that type of defensive line and they got one of the best linebacker cores, if not the best linebacker core in football, it doesn't matter how bad your corners are. Like, you're gonna get max pressure. You're gonna be able to send 3 and still get pressure. That's not common. So, you know, they have a great team, and Brock Purdy he's proven that he's not a, you know, Mr. Irrelevant. He's good for that system, but he might be better than what that system actually is as well.
He manages the system well for that. For that team.
He definitely does.
But Dobbs might ball out because he's still mad they don't got his jersey in the team store. So.
Facts. And yo, Dobbs is all right, man. Dobbs is all right. So we have the Swift game here. Chiefs and Jets. Listen, I would give the Jets a fighting chance. I would, if Zach Wilson was not the quarterback. He is so bad that I don't think that there are Division II quarterbacks that are as bad as him right now. He is not an NFL quarterback. He's just not. There's nothing that he does that screams NFL to you. He may have a big arm, but he doesn't read defense as well. He holds on to the ball too long. He just doesn't. He looks lost back there. And when you got Joe Namath coming at you like that, there's a problem because Joe Namath is always Mr. Positive. Always Mr. Positive.
Always.
And for him to come at the coach and the quarterback like that, you know that there's a problem. He's tired of it. He's tired of it. Everybody is tired of seeing Zach Wilson. We were promised, right, as a city, as media, that we were no longer going to see Zach Wilson anymore when they brought in Aaron Rodgers. Now all of a sudden you see him. You think that people are not upset? People are tight because they were like, "Yo, this wasn't not supposed to be the plan this year. We weren't supposed to see this guy ever again." So, you know, I got the Chiefs winning this and winning it in a blowout, 35-10.
Damn.
I mean, it's New York. You know, people like to perform in New York. You got the Taylor Swift thing going on around. They're just gonna show up, ball out, and go home. I mean, the stadium's gonna be packed. It ain't gonna be packed with Jets fans. There's gonna be a lot of red jerseys in them stands.
Right.
So
a lot of Swifties too.
A lot of Swifties. So we're all going Chiefs. What about Claw?
I mean, come on, we know what's gonna happen.
What's gonna happen, Claw? What's gonna happen, Claw?
Just say it.
I mean, yeah, we know what's gonna happen, man. That's
Oh man, moving on. We got the Monday night game, Seahawks and Giants. Giants are at home against those Seahawks. It's not a good game. It's that's what I'm saying. This is not an easy game for me to pick. Giants are at home. They're going to be inspired. What is the line? They got Seahawks -1.5. So it's pretty much a pick 'em.
I think it's going to be fun. You got two wily head coaches. You got two guys at the quarterback position who can give you almost any type of game. I mean, any type of game. It's not insult nobody. But he'll run. He's mobile, bro. He'll get you a couple touchdowns. He'll still make some throws on the move. This could be like a sneaky, low-key fun game where it's just like you just have two guys who are, you know, kind of like the awkward quarterbacks who end up kind of balling out. Have a couple highlight moments. I think Gino's going to have some ill throws. I think Daniel's going to have a couple good runs. I think the Seahawks are going to come out on top because I just think they're the better team. But I don't think the Giants are just going to go down just without a fight. I think it's going to be a fun game to watch.
I agree. Go ahead, Giants fans. Go ahead, get your shit off.
I ain't gotta say shit, man. You know what it is, man. Big Blue all day, man. You already know. Get Gino out of here. He been down with us. He been down with the Jets. Get him out of here. Giants, I don't even gotta explain it, man.
I'm gonna have to pull your file. Man, because you were out on the Giants after week 1. And all of a sudden you back on the train now. Is that what it is?
Listen, man. Once a fan, always a fan, bro. I was just upset, bro. You got to bear with me, man. We lost to y'all by 40, bro.
Yo,
we ain't score points till the opposition dropped 60 on us, bro.
He was tight.
I was upset.
He was so
I was
tight.
upset, bro.
Yeah, so okay,
but,
so you back on
I'm back, bro. I'm back, bro.
First of all, that Cowboys game was an anomaly. All right, they
dusted us, bro.
They gave they got a field goal return for a touchdown. They got an interception return for a touchdown. Like anything that could happen against the Giants did happen in that game. Like stuff like that hasn't happened in the season for one team, and we did it in one game.
That's a good point.
I throw that game out. I don't even look back at that game. It happened, but you don't even gotta talk about it. But right now, like it all depends on the defense. It all depends on what defense shows up. If we get the defense that showed up the second half of the Cardinals game, then the Giants could win this game.
Right.
You know, you're getting some pressures on the quarterback. You're getting some stops on third down. That's been our biggest problem. We haven't been able to get off the field on third down, keeping the defense out there, making them tired, and we haven't gotten any kind of pass rush. So if they can figure out, change up some of the schemes and everything like that, I think that they can win this game. If the offensive line could give Daniel Jones some time, I think that he'll give him a good shot. You can't expect him to do anything if he has like 2 seconds to throw the ball or if he's scrambling right off the bat. Like there hasn't even been times where like the offensive line, we can say that they held up a little bit to give him time. So it all depends on what's going to, but I got to pick my Giants.
Yeah, Matt Breida needs to block too, though. I seen him miss a couple blocks that last game that Saquon would have crushed dudes on. Yeah. So it's not just the line. Like running back need to get involved too. That's why I got the Seahawks winning. But I just don't think the Giants have the firepower. But I just feel like with the head coaches, I just feel like he can dial up a couple plays that'll have us looking like, all right, let's go. Y'all back in this game.
Matt Breida is like 5'7". He ain't blocking nobody. So.
Listen, you just got to get in the way, man. You just got to get in the way.
Cowboys fan salute for the donation, man. They say Daniel Jones is the worst quarterback in the NFL.
No way. I have my feelings on Daniel Jones. He's not Zach Wilson, bro. I'm sorry. He's not Zach Wilson, bro.
Cole, who you got?
I'm going to Seahawks.
Of course, he's a closet Seahawks fan. He's always been. He loves Pete Carroll.
he loves Geno Smith.
Loves Pete Carroll.
Watch him out, bro.
I don't knock that. I like Pete too.
Shouts to Pete.
Pete the golden child, bro.
Facts. You can take
Angels Wonders. Huh?
You can take Pete
at quarterback. Facts, bro.
Big facts.
Once I seen that video with Pete Carroll balling out in practice, bro, made me like him even more, son.
Doing all them tricks. Got a video Zach Wilson don't. That shit is crazy.
Yeah. Facts.
All
right. And one more thing. Yeah. My fault. One more thing, bro. Zach Wilson gotta get rid of that headband, bro.
He gotta
get rid of that, bro.
Over. You realize that nobody's coming to sponsor his ass, right? Because they're not trying to waste no money. They're not trying
What if the headband is the problem, sir?
Yeah.
I was thinking about that. I thought about that.
Take that stupid shit off.
Take that silly ass hat off.
What's my man? Sensei Lawrence from fucking Eagle Fang. He takes that headband off.
That was a great comparison.
Hey, leave Eagle Fang alone, all right, man?
Eagle Fang
too, bro.
Nah, man. Trust me. Listen, man. That's it for week 4. I think we did a great job with that.